Hello everyone. Excellent. Today we are going to preview of see the preview of .NET 6.0. Okay. So to do that, we have to install Visual Studio 2022. So the date as on today, the date I am recording today, we have a preview edition. I have installed a community edition of Visual Studio 2022 and .NET 6 I have installed it. So in this video I'm going to explain two major things that comes with this Visual Studio 2022 and .NET 6. So how we can work with the full stack application like the client app, how it works and these things. Okay, the first thing that I have noticed, the hard reload functionality where we can see it here. So we will see that in the demo, and in the code wise, the project structure wise, we can see there is a program.cs file and there is no the startup file. So if I go in deeper in this code, and that program.cs file and the startup file both are merged and provided in a single file called program.cs file. So those two files are merged, and even that configure service, everything is merged and have it in one single file, and that too in the declarative pattern. Okay, so nowadays that declarative pattern, it's evolving everywhere, and it's been used for a long period. I mean, over the last 2 to 3 years, this is been mostly widely used. Okay, so what they have done is, like, first we have to create a web application, and in that the services, whatever the services we have to inject in the dependency injection, so we can directly you know put it here. See, services dot, so whatever we wanted, we can directly add it, health checks. So that's it. It's a declarative pattern that it works. So the same way we can use it here. Use health checks. So if in case it is not used, we have to add it here. Okay, let's see it here. Later we can have a look on this. So this is the one. So it's a declarative pattern. So whatever the you know the thing which we wanted to build, we can directly use it. It's moreover like declarative pattern that they are introducing in the .NET 6 as on. So and finally they will run the app. Whatever the configuration that we have to provide in the startup file, everything we have to provide it in the two places, and then we have to run that application. So here within these particular places we have to handle. So it's a single file, a flat file. So they have removed the main, that entry point. So that that is the big thing that I have noticed. So you know the entry point, the main function is removed, and it's flat file. So uh, let's see how it goes. Okay, let's explore more in deeper in coming days. So, and once the application is built and we have the app, and from that app we have to configure everything and run that application. So it's a straight flat file, and it is running. So this is the biggest change that I have noticed. And in that project, configuration file, that CS project file. So as like before, what we have, and there are some new things they have added, like to segregate the API and front end. So they provide SPA, Fluxy, uh, Fluxy reference. So which will distinguish, and they remove the complications which we had before, to set up the full stack application. So now they have come up with great solution. You know, it will help us to quick start to work with. So to do that, they mention the command npm start. So if we go to the client app folder, and in the package.json, so it will here in the start, this one will run. So run script OS. So in that run script OS will contain the the start of. So OS means it will detect which one. So if it is a Windows, yes, this port will be working. If in case other whatever by default, like it's if in case it's Linux or it's Mac, or in any other it's class platform. So it takes from there and it start running. That's what they were saying. Okay, this is pretty good, and it will resolve many platform related issues. So that is quite welcome thing for the developers to start work with without knowing big deal. Okay, so these are the things that I have noticed, and the more important part, that is hot reload. So let's have a run this application. So previously I have made a sample, and the sample application was running. So first it will build the API. Okay, so then it start the npm with the command which we have seen before, and it starts with here. Okay, so when we see here SPA proxy, right? So that SPA proxy they are mentioned here. Uh, Sorry, from here. So this location and this one. Okay. So this npm run, npm start will go to the JSON file, and from here the start will run npm script OS. Okay. If this OS is detecting which OS it is, Windows dot start, and then executing this command. Okay. So once it is executing, so we are able to see that the changes. So what it's saying, launching the SPA proxy, this will automatically redirect to the location which is mentioned here, this server proxy URL, right? So we can see it here. Once the proxy is ready, then it will reload. So we have to wait for some time once this client tab to be ready. Okay, so let's wait for some time to yeah, the client tab is created. So the backend is ready to serve the API data. So API is ready, and the backend is getting ready. And yes, the front end application also is built, right? So the Angular is building successful, and it starts Angular is start serving the endpoint, which is 5002. So it's successfully done. So we can see the Angular application is also running. Okay, so here we can see that this API, this particular endpoint, API endpoint, weather forecast is called and being served. And the hard reloaded here, you can see that one icon, right? That small icon, hard reload apply code changes. So the beauty here, like we have Angular application, when we do some change and then it automatically reflects, right? So similarly they have also added. So I change 4 to 7 and I press hard reload, then I come up with here. I can see here there is no there is only four rows. If I go back and come here and fetch, I can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So total 7. So whatever the code changes that I have applied, and you know it's been displayed here. So I have also checked with one adding new property, but that still required. We have to stop it and we have to run it. Okay. So, but anyhow, so this will resolve. This will help us for many, many, many time. Like if we want to change a small thing and we have to stop it, and again we have to, when we write logic, we have to, it will save our time. Of course, this is a great thing, and they have implemented. It's a huge thing that we need to welcome from the .NET team. So to support and to provide the, these options, to provide it here, which is a long awaited thing, which .NET team has provided to us. So thank you to the team, and it's been more warm welcome. Thank you for that thing. Okay, these are the two things that I have witnessed in the early stage, and there are more uh, changes they have provided in the back force. But yes, I feel coming versions like .NET 6 and coming more, it will be a more huge things that we can build quickly. That is the approach. That is the thing that they are targeting, and hope this will help every full stack developer who want to work with this particular thing. Okay, API and front end both, you can change it and on the fly, and you can start work on your own features directly. So just have a look at this sample one. So provide us your comments, and please subscribe to the channel and do support to create more videos. Thank you everyone.